Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready to ditch those gut feelings and really dive deep into the world of data.
I like it. Dive deep, because it really is a whole other world.
Right. It's not just numbers on a spreadsheet. We're talking about how data is the driving force in business today.
It's the fuel, man. Forget oil. Data is the new oil.
100%.
Yeah.
And we're not just talking about reacting faster either.
No, not at all. This is about baking data into everything you do. Building a company, like DNA that's data-driven from the ground up.
So it's less about just having data and more about what you do with it.
Exactly. It's about strategy. You've got to have a plan, a vision for how you're going to collect, analyze, and most importantly, use that data to make decisions.
Okay, so let's say you're a business owner, right?
Yeah.
What are we talking about here? What does a data-driven DNA actually look like in action? Okay, so imagine, right? You can predict changes in the market before they even happen.
Whoa, hold on. Predict the future.
Well, kind of. See, by looking at trends, by analyzing past data, you can get a pretty good idea of where things are heading.
Okay, that's pretty cool. What else?
Well, you can optimize everything. Your resources, your marketing, you name it. Make sure every single dollar is working as hard as it possibly can.
No more throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks, huh?
Exactly. And get this, you can even start tailoring experiences to individual customers.
Now, you're speaking my language. Everyone loves feeling special.
Right. It's all about personalization, making people feel seen and heard.
This is reminding me of Netflix. I mean, talk about a company that really gets data. Remember back in the day when they were mailing out DVDs?
Oh, yeah. And look at them now.
Exactly. They totally changed the game by understanding what their customers wanted before they even knew they wanted it.
They looked at the data. They saw people were moving towards streaming, ditching the DVDs, and they took a chance, made a bold move.
And it paid off big time. I mean, they basically took on Hollywood, streaming their own shows, creating their own content.
All because they weren't afraid to trust the data.
All right, so we've got Netflix, but I think the real heavyweight champion of the data world has got to be Amazon.
Oh, without a doubt, they are on another level.
Seriously, those recommendations, it's like they're reading my mind.
It can be a little creepy sometimes, but that's the power of data analytics.
But they're not just using it for product recommendations.
Oh, no way. Amazon uses data for everything, from managing their inventory and supply chain.
Which is massive, by the way. I can't even imagine.
Yeah, massive. And they're predicting demand before it even exists.
It's like they have a crystal ball.
Basically.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. It's not magic. It's all data.
Okay, so this all sounds incredible, but for those of us who don't have the resources of an Amazon or Netflix, how do we even begin to, wrap our heads around all of this data?
Well, the good news is you don't have to be a tech giant to benefit from data.
You're saying even small businesses, entrepreneurs can get in on this?
Absolutely. You don't need massive data sets. It's about starting small, focusing on the data you do have, and using it effectively.
So where do we start?
Think about one area in your business where you're relying on maybe a hunch.
Oh, like, I think this marketing campaign will work, but I don't really know for sure.
Exactly. Could you gather some data to back that up?
Instead of just crossing my fingers and hoping for the best.
Exactly. It's about moving from I think to I know because the data tells me so.
I love that. Turning assumptions into concrete insights. But how do we turn those insights into real action, into actual change within our businesses?
That is the million-dollar question, and that's exactly what we'll be diving into on our next deep dive.
Ooh, can't wait. But for now, I think the big takeaway here is data is power.
If you know how to use it.
Exactly. So start thinking about those gut feeling areas in your business. Could you be making smarter, data-driven decisions instead? We'll see you next time as we explore how to turn those data insights into actionable strategies.